Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kat, and I'm just using my YouTube channel as a way to test out makeup and just kind of figure things out because I'm pretty new to makeup, and so the only thing I really have to go on how to do my makeup is YouTube videos. So thought I would create some and share my journey with you guys. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you like my content. I try and keep it pretty ridiculous just for fun. I don't know. And so for today's video, I had an idea that I would test out some different contour looks because I don't really have a ton of experience with contouring. I think I've tried it like twice, and both times it was with powder, and so I think that that has a tendency to blend out a little bit better. I don't know. Probably my worst experience with contour was when I was traveling in Ireland and I didn't have any makeup type stuff with me, and so while I was there, my mom and I went to a couple makeup stores and I picked up some stuff, and one of the things that I picked up was a bronzer that was definitely too dark for my skin tone. I think someone with medium skin tone probably would have loved it, and it had little gold flecks in it, so it was super pretty. And I had a very small, very well packed brush that I had picked up, and so I used those two things and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna contour my face with that. It looked horrible. So there are pictures of me out there where you can just see it's like mutton chops on my face. It was not a good look. I forever will regret it. I hate that those are out in the world. And so I figured, you know, I should probably try and practice my skills at contour. So for today, I am testing out 5 different contour looks because I have nothing better to do with my time, apparently. And each of those contour looks took like an hour each to film because it took so long to not only put it on, but the blending it out took forever. It was a nightmare, but you'll see all of that. And I'm in a completely different outfit for all of that, look completely different, because by the end of it, I was too exhausted to do an intro and an outro, and so I figured this would just be easier for me to do later on after it was all done. And I also thought it would just be kind of fun for me to sometimes pop in there as I am now with my own commentary on how I think I'm doing, because there's nothing more fun than to trash myself in the editing because it is so horrible. But hopefully that will give you guys some more entertainment just to see my thoughts on how ridiculous I look. So without further ado, let's get into that first look. So the products I'm going to use for today, we have I'm going to use cream contour for today because I thought I would really go hard, you know, because I feel like powder you can fix easier than you can cream. I don't know. So I'm going to be using Kiko. This is a cream contour stick that I have. I don't know. We'll find out how well that works. And then for the lighter portions for the highlight, I'm going to be using a Jeffree Star concealer that I have that's a little bit lighter. And then I've got my sponge and a flat-ish brush to help blend out. I never use that brush. So we'll see how this is gonna go. So we're gonna start with the contour stick, and I'm gonna draw everything in, and we'll see how good my skills are for drawing. Apologize in advance. Okay. So, oh god. Oh god. How do I even start this? Already panic has set in because I don't know what I'm doing. Having a panic attack. I've been holding my breath this whole time. Okay. I did have a highlighter stick that was also from Kiko, but it had shimmer stuff in it, and so I chose to use just a regular concealer instead because it was matte. Now's not the time for my nose to be— oh my god. This could be a Halloween look. I also never put this much product on my face, so this is new. I hate having that much product on my face. I typically go with like a medium coverage type foundation and the tiniest bit of concealer. Okay, this is it. I don't even know how to blend this out. maybe I'll start with the lighter portion and then blend it into the dark, maybe? My beauty blender was ruined by the end of this. Glad I figured out halfway through to get the mirror out of the way. Sorry. Concealer's way too light. I am blended. I mean, it's definitely way more makeup than what I would normally wear, and I'm seeing my face in the viewfinder, and it definitely does not look like the normal shape that my face typically has. So, I think the first round was fine. I don't really think my face changed that much. Aside from it just looking way more cakey. But let's go ahead and get into the second look. Okay, so round two. I have my base back on, eyebrows, mascara, foundation, primer, all of that stuff. So the next look, we're gonna do the same thing with the contour sticks, and this one is gonna be different than the other one. Okay, here we go again. That's not at all centered on my chin. It's like off to the side. Oh my god. Okay. This is my sad face. My happy face. Already diving into madness. Contour look ends up making my mouth just look so dirty, because even though I blended it, it just like a ring of dirt around my mouth. Okay, this is it. This is a great look. I actually think that this one fits my face a little bit better. I don't know what you're talking about, but none of these fit your face very well because you're just drawing random shapes on there, just FYI. Then the other one did, just because it has me really follow the line of my cheekbones, and then around my chin I have that same type of like divot that would be accurate if you actually had drawn it correctly. But because it's lopsided on there, it doesn't actually match the divot that I have on my chin, I guess you could say. So, we'll see. Okay, time to... I squeezed my sponge and it still had too much water in it, so I just dripped all over myself. It's fine. Okay, gonna blend this out. I also don't know why I put that stripe of highlight on my nose, because every time that I blend it out, it just gets the contour everywhere, so my nose is just dark no matter what. Yeah? I also purposefully didn't do any eye looks along with this because since I had to wash my entire face and then reapply everything each time, doing an eye look would have made this take so much longer. So I apologize for my bare face. Very highlighted in the cheeks area, but I think it doesn't look terrible. I don't know. Maybe it turned out a little bit better than the first one. You look like a ghost. Like, there's nothing good about how this turned out. I don't know. I apologize to everyone about all of the comments that I make in these videos because clearly I don't have eyes. So I don't, it looks horrible. This is gonna be round 3. I'm not gonna lie, like, given the amount of panic that I've been having each time that I've put this on, I've been feeling like more and more sick to my stomach as I've gone along. So I can definitely tell that this is one of those things for me that is somewhat anxiety inducing. So it's just kind of something interesting that I never really considered with makeup, is that I tend to panic when I'm trying to put it on. So yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling by the end of this video, but here we go. This is gonna be the third face. By the way, this contour stick is getting pretty gross. Probably not gonna keep it after this. I tend to prefer powder products anyway. I just figured for ease of use I would use the cream on this one, but for the future probably not anymore. Here we go. I'm fairly certain that that contour stick is expired. I've had it for a long ass time, so that's probably why it's getting really, really gross. This is crumbling everywhere. It's gross. Dropped a big old goober on my keyboard. Should have moved that out of the way. I think for this one I'm going to use a slightly darker concealer because it looks like on this one they're not using as bright of a shade, so I probably should have been doing that the entire time. The first 2 contour looks, the highlight stick was way too light. These will tend to be slightly more natural. Also, fun fact, where I'm talking about that I wasn't feeling very good and that it was anxiety inducing, I ended up having somewhat of a stomach virus for about 3 days after this. So as I progressively keep talking about how I'm getting more and more tired and then I'm just really not feeling good, it's because of a stomach flu. This is like the worst time for my nose to itch. This one. I feel like it's significantly less contour than the other 2, but way more concealer on just all of my face. So, yay. Alright, time to blend. I never know where to even begin with the blending because it's just, do I start with the lighter? Do I start with the darker? There's so much that has to be blended. I think this is where I actually kind of start to get the hang of how to blend. And so I used the one side of the blender to do all of the lighter portion and then the other side for the dark, which then I was able to go back and forth and re-blend into each other, which I think was more effective, maybe. this one of the three that I've done so far. Did I not blend my neck? Hold on. Blend the neck? Oh my god. I think that this one of the three, how do I have dog fur on my nose? I literally blended everything. It could be because you own 2 dogs, and so you literally have dog fur on you at all times of the day, regardless of whether you think your face is clean or not. I think this one frames my face the nicest out of the 3 so far. It fits my jawline fairly well. I was definitely on the fence about it, especially with how much concealer I put on, but I actually think that I really like that I switched to a slightly darker concealer, because I think that the light one just looked too highlighted, and so it took away from kind of, if you can call this a natural look, but I think that it took away from that a little bit. So I'm glad that I switched to a slightly darker one, because I also think that that helped with blending everything out, where it looks, at least to me, it looks much more even than the past 2 have looked. Okay, round 4. We're almost done. So I guess I'm just gonna jump right into it again. Here we go. This contour stick has gotten so gross. Look at this. I'm definitely gonna get rid of this as soon as we are done with this video. That's already the 3rd time I've said that. It definitely happens. I throw it away. Oh yeah, going hard over the eyebrows. All I need now is to draw in a weird curly-Q mustache and get that 1920s evil conspirator look going. Okay, this is this one. We'll see how this ends up looking, and let's go ahead and start that blending. I do actually think that the line under my chin was beneficial for helping to kind of make my lip look a little bit plumper. So rather than having the U go in the opposite direction, like on the second one, having it underline my lip I think was more effective. Having contour over my eyelids was a horrible decision. It did nothing for me. Trying to blend out clumpy contour is awful. My hands are so tired, my arms are tired, like everything is tired. This is exhausting. I mean, why did I pick 5 looks? I mean, it might have taken forever, but I think that this one actually turned out the nicest out of all of them. Definitely way too much contour on my neck though, as you'll see when I blend that crap out. I'm so sorry. There's no way for me to blend this without doing the nostril thing. I'm gonna try and turn my head a little bit to the side, but I gotta look up. It's literally the least favorite part of mine when I'm doing editing, is having to look up my own nose. So I can only imagine what that's like for you guys. I'm so sorry. But you can see just way too much contour. Like, there's no way to realistically blend that out all the way without it taking like an hour. I am so tired! Oh my god! This one is done. The neck blended out better than I thought that it would, so it's okay. I think if you're definitely wanting to get like a chiseled jawline, this would be the one, but it's exhausting to blend out that much contour. Huh, just saying. Maybe it would be less exhausting if I had been using a powder, but I don't know, and I'm certainly not gonna take the time to find out today, considering that I still have one more whole look left, and I am so tired. Last one, thank God. I am so tired. This video has literally already taken like 4 hours to film because like each time I do my makeup and then the contour and then the blending, it's taken like 45 minutes each time, and then it takes like another 15 minutes to clean my face each time, and so we're on the final one. I'm so tired, and I feel like at the end of the day all the looks are the same because they all blend out to some form of the same look. So I'm questioning my life right now and all of the choices that I've made that have led up to this moment, but you know, you're here for it, so let's go ahead and do the final look. My contour stick just broke. Let's see if I can fix that for this last one on here. Come on. What is going on my hair? Like, what are all these like specks? It's just no. I got it out. This is the worst contour stick ever. Just pretty sure I'm gonna put that straight in the trash as soon as this is over. Okay, we can do this. Here we go. What is the speck over my lip? What is this? Am I going for a Karl Marx, Groucho Marx look thing on there? Just jump right into the blending. I don't feel like there was really anything that we needed to talk about for that one. It's the lightest of all the contours. There's not really a whole lot that I need to blend out, so maybe this will give me the most natural look out of all of them, even though it's still just caking it on. Again, just so much contour on my nose. There's no reason for that. I have a smaller nose, sort of. I don't know, is my nose small? I did a horrible job of blending this one. You can tell it's the 5th one. I could not have cared at this point. Can't be bothered to blend it all out. So I just end up looking like I have a dirty face. I'm all blended out on this one and looks all right. I think at the end of the day, the ultimate determination that I have is I hate contour. I hate it so much. I think that it sculpts things nicely, yes, but I think contour, like, I don't know. Oh my goodness. I think it's okay. I don't think I necessarily think I need to have this heavy of a contour on. I can definitely tell you that it's super cakey. If you're going for a natural look, this isn't it. It's just a lot of makeup. I think I'm just gonna stick with bronzer. Rogue's gonna join us for a little bit of the reviews. He likes to come up here sometimes and check things out. Look from above. Be so much taller than she is normally. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, thank you. So as you can see, the comparison of the first one and the second one, there we go. First one and the second one are with the lighter highlight that I did, and that second one is just oof. all around my mouth. It's not looking great. It's very dirty looking. Just not great. I don't know what I was doing. Meanwhile, the comparison of the third, fourth, and fifth ones, I think the third one framed my face really nicely because I think I have more of an oval-y type shape, and especially having that line kind of cut in on here, a little bit more in to my cheek rather than having it be further out, I think helped to make my face look thinner. So I think the third one, which is the one right here, is probably the one that I like the most. The fourth one, which is the one in the middle, it's interesting because when I was watching it on film, it seemed like it did the nicest job of framing my face, having just a little bit under my lip to make the lower lip stand out a little bit more. I thought was really nice, but this picture just, it's not great. I don't think it looks good. Maybe that's just my lack of posing ability though, I don't know. And the fifth one, I could not be bothered to blend it out all the way. And so it's very highlighty right here because it's not blended out all the way under my eye. You can very clearly see lines on the sides. It's just like the smudges on my forehead, so not a great look on that one. So final thoughts, I hate contour. I think I said it like at least 10 times in this video. I hate it. I think I just prefer doing a light bronzer, and that's about it. That's what I've got going on my face today, just a little bit of a bronzer and some blush, and that seems to work for me. I don't know. I hate putting a ton of product on my face because I don't like to actually feel like I'm wearing makeup. So like this right now is actually incredibly comfortable. The only thing I can feel is the lip gloss that I have on my mouth. Everything else feels like there's nothing on my face. And so that's very nice. Whereas with all of these, it felt like my face was just, it couldn't breathe. It was just caked on. There was so much. So I hate it. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed watching me struggle through 5 whole looks. I'm never doing that again. But either way, if you made it this far into the video, congratulations. I hope you enjoyed it. It was not fun for me, but hopefully it was somewhat fun for you. Thanks for being here. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, I would love that. I really want to grow my community on here, get to know more people, just talk about makeup. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.